What's up guys, it's Jason here and welcome to my YouTube channel, Company Insight. Let's start today's video with a trivia game question. What do Billy the Kid, Pancho Villa, and the Hilton Hotel have in common? Time's up! The answer? They all have historical ties to the border city in West Texas known as El Paso. Added to the historical mix associated with El Paso, aka the City of the Sun, and long before Marty Robbins crooned about the love gone wrong with Wicked Felina, a major commercial and business brand was being created with its humble beginnings in El Paso. This brand, not etched on Texas livestock, was the ushering in of a convenience store market company designed as a one-stop shop for consumers that has gone to take over the world. The brand?
Drumroll, please.
Circle K, partner. Not much is known about this company compared to, say, 7-Eleven, especially if you're on the East Coast. In this video, I'll run through who started Circle K with the full rise and fall, and rise again, of this iconic convenience store. By the end, you'll be a Circle K expert and know exactly what happened to Circle K. I've condensed 70 years of history into just 10 minutes here for you. But first, I just need a quick favor from you. If you wouldn't mind hitting that like button for the YouTube algorithm, it would help me out a ton. The more engagement a video like this gets, the more likely the YouTube algorithm is to push it out for more people to enjoy. And as this is a brand new YouTube channel I started this year, it helps me out a ton and it's free to do. If you enjoy videos like this, be sure to subscribe and hit that notification bell for new videos each week. Thanks for doing that. And now let us continue on with where did Circle K come from? History of Circle K. Yup, in 1951, 3 food stores were bought by a visionary entrepreneur by the name of Fred Hervey. These existing stores were known as K's Food Stores in the border town of far West Texas. Hervey would move on to change the names of these existing food stores and rename them as Circle K Food Stores Incorporated. The era of convenience shopping for customers in a hurry began. 6 years later, the successful convenience business plan of Circle K Food Stores had rocketed and had expanded their commercial outreach. Additional store openings spilled over state borders as Circle K Food Stores branched out into the neighboring states of New Mexico and on into Arizona. In the beginning years of the 60s, business success reflected a company that enjoyed robust growth by doubling in size. In addition to expanding the number of stores available for its customers, Circle K relocated its headquarters during this time. They moved from Sun City, El Paso, to Sun Valley or Phoenix, Arizona. Also, building upon their success, Circle K in 1963 went public by offering 96,000 shares of common stock. From that initial decision to go public, the stock of this successful convenience store operation has split 8 times. The first convenience store to offer gas. In 1964, Circle K hit a major milestone by opening its 100th store. Not resting or being satisfied with past successes, the aggressive board of directors began to expand the convenience food items offered to their customers. Rather than just being a food store providing for the food and snacking needs of their customers, they expanded their offerings to other stocked products and ventured into non-food activities. As a full-service convenience store, Circle K in the mid-60s offered its public customers the opportunity to zip in and out of their food store by offering gasoline. This cutting-edge approach to its in-a-hurry customers was a welcome combination of quick fuel for the body, no pun intended, and quick fuel for the car. Circle K was the first convenience store to combine the corner shop with filling up your gas tank at the same time. Along with this choice of products offered, they made a corresponding change in their corporate name. The name of Circle K Food Stores was shortened to simply Circle K. During the late 60s, the United States experienced and witnessed an era of self-reflection. The latter part of the decade saw protests, involvement in an unpopular war, and placed under the microscope of self-discovery. Circle K also reflected the self-discovery dynamic and began to reinvest in themselves. It's time they made sweeping changes in their operations by investing in technology and computerizing for their day-to-day operations.
We have technology!
In-house products followed by outsourcing. Also in 1968, a food chemist was recruited to develop food products for the company. In the food laboratory, the experimentation led to the creation of the High Sparkle line and Circle K Freezes. These products were developed and tested in the food division of Circle K known as the Polar Bear Unit. Consumer products such as the fruit punches labeled as Del Sol, along with just orange juice, were all developed in the 1970s and maintained their popularity through the middle of the 1980s. The company also developed popular pre-made and packaged sandwiches for in-store sales. Also, to ice the change, Circle K began testing their own manufacturing of ice and branded the ice under the name of Crystal Clear Circle K. Today, however, the trend and evolution experienced in convenience stores are similar to the business strategies of outsourcing. Consequently, Circle K entered into partnerships with other brand names to sell popular snacks and foods. Such an example includes the offering of Dunkin' Donuts in various stores. Domestic expansion in overseas markets. In 1972, the company was listening to the words of Horace Greeley. They had gone west and were operating successfully by selling convenience in the western states of Arizona, Colorado, California, Idaho, Montana, Oregon, New Mexico, and Texas. By the year 1975 rolled around, there were more than 1,000 Circle K stores located in the continental United States. Motoring into the 70s, John Gillett was named as president of Circle K. While he sat in the executive chair, Circle K began to look beyond the boundaries of operations in the United States. In 1972, an intrigued Japanese businessman represented the Uni Company arrived upon the desert terrain of Phoenix, Arizona. His purpose was to study the convenience store model. He came, he saw, and entered into a foreign licensing contract with Circle K in Phoenix. This historical foreign licensing agreement of 1979 was the first of its kind for Circle K. And in 1979, Circle K went international by establishing Circle K stores in Japan. A company that started in the City of the Sun was now operating successfully in the land known as the Rising Sun. Pretty incredible, right? You know what else is pretty incredible? All of our creator insight community here who subscribe and smash that like button. Shameless plug, I know, but you are incredible. Bolstered by the successful international expansion of Circle K, additional countries were added to the international flavor of the company. In the 1980s, Europe, Australia, and Asia joined the Circle K family. Circle K opened its first Indonesia store in Jakarta in 1986 and then continued to expand all throughout the region. Interested parties would read on the company's annual report a presence in 13 overseas countries. As the company moved into the 80s, Circle K took up the mantle of aggressively expanding their convenience store impact on the country's landscape. Under the visionary leadership of CEO and chair of the board, Carl Eller, and along with his business associate, Carl H. Linder, a major growth strategy was implemented. One of the previous leadership positions for Eller was the founding of Combined Communications Corporation. Eller also served in the movie production business as the president of Columbia Pictures. Eller's resume reflected keen leadership acumen with the powerful ability to broker deals and identify and seize upon golden business opportunities. Hyper-expansion and growth. Together, this dynamic business duo generated reflective sales graphs that skyrocketed up and off the charts. This was accomplished by almost tripling the number of Circle K stores through the purchase of failing stores run by competitors. Like a game of Monopoly, real life in the convenience marketplace in the 1980s was aggressive and ruthless. Victims of the competition war included the buying out of players such as Utote M, Little General Stores, Day and Night, Shop and Go, 7-Eleven, and Charter Oil. Geographically, the game board showed significant expansion into the southern and northwest areas of the country, with less expansion in the east and midwest and internationally. During the years of 1983 to 1990, the success of Circle K climbed upwards as they moved into the enviable number 2 position of convenience store success, and they continued to try harder. This clearly indicated to the management team, stakeholders, and employees that people were willing to pay for convenience. Eller led the company to an annual revenue increase of $747 million to over $3 billion annually. Circle K had established itself as the largest convenience store chain owned by the public that boasted 4,631 stores in 32 states, with an expanded international market of over 1,300 stores in 13 separate foreign countries. In that same year, Circle K decided upon a facelift and revamped the imagery of their locations. The stores would now be splashed with orange, purple, and red. This striking blend of vibrant colors is the same look today that was created in 1983. Circle K was experiencing profitability, and in 1984, the balance sheet reflected this giant convenience store company realized over $1 billion in sales. What to do with that money? Well, spend it on oneself, of course. So in 1985, Circle K built a new convenience store in Phoenix. Oh yeah, as a nice added touch, they also attached a new 4-story stylish headquarters to the new store location. Pretty sweet. Partnering with an oil company and bankruptcy. Based on the 70s thirst for oil and being subjected to the unpredictable whims of those providing nations, a new phenomenon was experienced by motorists in the United States. Due to the unrest in the Middle East, the oil began to take on a new and critical dynamic. And so, meet the gas line. It seems with the advent of this experience for American drivers and to minimize price spikes, Circle K decided to partner directly with a crude oil supplier. The corporation that they partnered with was Nucorp, and this occurred in September of 1980. In partnering with Nucorp Energy, the terms of the business agreement reflected the purchase of 13.2% of Nucorp Energy's holdings. The agreement was entered into on 1981 on February the 23rd. In fact, this was such a radical venture that in an issue of the Phoenix Business Journal, the #1 area of new business for this company listed was oil and gas exploration and development. The process at this time reflected a partnership that had already initiated 62 wells, with 7 of those wells producing oil. According to the terms of the agreement, 90% of the wells were owned by Nucorp, with the remaining 10% of the wells owned by Circle K. As the saying goes, stuff happens, and for Circle K, there were no exceptions. The partnership went south when the partner Nucorp filed for bankruptcy. This financial action sought by Nucorp was triggered when a lawsuit was brought against his petroleum company. The lawsuit swirled like a Texas tornado as stakeholders questioned the integrity of the financial accounting practices of Nucorp and, as a partner, Circle K. Circle K would proceed to sell off the Nucorp stock and end their business relationship with Nucorp. The legal action taken against Circle K and Nucorp was resolved in 1988, and Circle K was absolved of any wrongdoing. Also swirling around the precious commodity of gasoline found Circle K in 1988 going to war in Alabama. A gas war, that is. The igniting of this war occurred when Circle K reduced the cost of a gallon of gasoline by 7 cents. Of course, other retailers of gasoline didn't take too kindly to this action and threatened legal action against this Phoenix-based corporation by claiming Circle K violated Alabama's Motor Fuel Marketing Act. Circle K relented and increased their gasoline prices. Looking to win the public relations war, Circle K indicated their commitment to customer convenience and offering products, including gasoline, at the best possible price without selling at a loss to the company. Similar to the peaks and valleys of the El Paso terrain, the economy took on a parallel reflection as the economy in the United States began to trend downward. In May of 1990, Circle K took the advantage of shelter under Chapter 11. The bankruptcy was in part due to the economy and part due to their involved lawsuit with Nucorp. Judgment in the case required Circle K to write off $33 million as part of the settlement. Eller resigned his position as CEO and many locations were shuttered because of the underperformance. 2 years later, Circle K Corporation filed for Chapter 11 reorganization and emerged in 1993 with a new owner-investor. It has since changed hands a few more times. In 1993, Circle K was bought by an international investment group known as InvestCorp. Circle K today. And that brings us to today. The business journey of Circle K has been a winding geographical and financial road starting in El Paso, Texas, and has traveled across state and international boundaries. As of today, Circle K remains a private company that is home-based in Tempe, Arizona. They're part of a company family by the name of Alimentation Couche-Tard Inc. since 2003. Am I butchering that pronunciation? Something about couche-tard doesn't sound right. Let me know in a comment. This Canadian parent company owns more than 13,000 convenience stores across North America, Europe, Japan, China, and Indonesia. For Circle K, El Paso to Paris to Jakarta certainly has been an exciting and adventurous journey. Fortunately, as long as customers demand and enjoy the convenience of one-stop shopping to purchase fuel for their cars, snacks for their cravings, lottery tickets for their dreams, and a host of life essentials, it seems that there will always be a niche for convenience stores. So with that said, thank you so much for watching my video. As this is a brand new YouTube channel I started this year, there was a significant amount of research and production that went into making this video, so if you wouldn't mind leaving the video a like and leaving a comment below, it would really help out a ton. Have you been to Circle K before? Did you learn anything new from this video? Be sure to check out some of my other videos like the rise and fall of Suzuki Motors and the rise and fall of New York. If you're a foodie, you'll love my video on Five Guys Burgers and why they're so successful. Thank you again for watching and stay tuned for another episode of Company Insight next week.